My beloved child, today, September 9th, the heavens have opened a doorway just for you, and in this very moment a beloved soul who once walked beside you on earth is pressing with urgency to reach your heart. 3 minutes is all that separates you from a whisper that could rewrite your destiny, a whisper that refuses to stay silent in eternity. Do not let your eyes wander, do not allow your spirit to drift, because this message is not random, it carries your name, your story, and the truth you have been unknowingly waiting for. This soul is not far, though the body has long rested, their love has not perished, their concern has not vanished. In the realm beyond sight, they have spoken your name with tears, they have circled your presence with prayers, and today, they push this message into your path with holy insistence. They want you to know that you are not forgotten, not overlooked, and not abandoned. Every unanswered question in your heart, every sleepless night that weighed heavy, they have seen it, and now, through divine permission, their voice is echoing toward you. Listen, my child, they are saying, I could not leave until I told you this. I carried this love into heaven, and I carry your pain still. Do not think you are alone in your struggles, for I walk in the silence beside you. I stand where angels stand, asking them to guard your steps, to shield you from unseen harm, and to pour light into the dark corners you have been afraid to touch. Can you feel it? That sudden trembling inside you is not fear, it is recognition. It is your soul responding to the truth that someone you dearly loved is still tethered to you by a bond that time and death cannot cut. They are saying, stop doubting your worth, stop questioning if you matter. Heaven knows your name, and I still speak it boldly. Today, September 9th, is not just another date on a calendar. It has been marked in eternity as the day you were meant to pause and hear this revelation. The next steps you take after this message will be guided, guarded, and graced with divine alignment. Your tears will turn to strength, your loneliness will be filled with angelic company, and the love you thought you lost will rise as proof that nothing pure ever truly dies. Stay with me, beloved, till the very end of this message, for what is coming is greater than the pain that left. Your loved one is closer than you think, Archangel Michael himself is standing between you and every shadow, and God's voice is saying, my child, you are chosen to carry light, and nothing will break you down again. Sparkles type Amen if you receive this heavenly message. Share it so another soul may also find comfort, and hold on, because this moment is the proof that heaven is still speaking directly to you. My beloved child, as the clock ticks and the heavens lean closer, your spirit is being drawn into a moment of revelation that cannot be delayed. That beloved soul who once laughed with you, cried with you, and carried your memory into eternity is whispering with holy insistence right now. They are saying, do not allow the world's noise to drown this truth. I have been waiting for this very day, this very moment, to tell you what was left unsaid. Their words are drenched in urgency, because they know how much your heart has been searching for answers that no one else could provide. They want you to know that every ache you carried in silence was never hidden from their eyes. They saw your tears, even when you wiped them away quickly. They felt your prayers, even when your voice trembled with doubt. And now, they are declaring, Heaven gave me permission to step into your path today, September 9th, to remind you that love does not die, it transforms, it elevates, it guards. These are not ordinary words. These are sacred vibrations breaking through the veil, proving that your bond was eternal, that your connection was spiritual, and that your future is about to be marked by healing you never expected. Beloved, lean closer. The message is growing louder. They say, I see the heaviness you carry, the fear of being misunderstood, the weight of betrayal, the silence that surrounds you when you feel forgotten. I am here to lift it. I am here to remind you that heaven has assigned angels around your life, and Archangel Michael is standing as your warrior, ensuring that every plan meant to break you is shattered before it even touches you. This urgency is not to frighten you but to awaken you. The heavens are pressing you to recognize that today, September 9th, is not an ordinary day. This is a divine checkpoint in your journey, a turning point where hidden truths begin to surface, where your spirit finally sees that you were never abandoned. The beloved soul from heaven is saying, you still matter. You are still loved. You are still chosen. And child, you must hold these words close. Do not let the shadows of yesterday rob you of this present light. A wave of unexpected restoration is coming, blessings long delayed are being released, and the same heaven that now holds your loved one is preparing to pour its treasures into your life. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because heaven has not finished speaking yet. What comes next will shake your soul awake and remind you that you are not forgotten. You are the very reason this message crossed the veil today. Sparkles type Amen if you feel your heart opening, and let this divine message flow through you like healing water. Share it, because someone else is waiting for a sign too, and this might be the key that lifts their spirit from despair. My beloved child, listen closely, for heaven has not finished unveiling what is hidden behind this moment. The beloved soul who is reaching you now is leaning nearer, whispering words so charged with love that even eternity cannot contain them. They say, I have carried your name across heaven's gardens. I have spoken it in the presence of angels. I have reminded God of your tears, of your courage, of your longing for peace. And now, at this very time, my voice has been allowed to break through so that you know you are not forgotten. Feel this, my child, the stirring in your spirit is not coincidence. It is confirmation. The silence you felt in recent days was not abandonment, it was preparation. Your loved one is saying, do you remember the moments when you thought no one cared? When you walked with heavy steps and no one saw the weight? I saw it. I felt it. I could not stay still in heaven while your heart cried on earth. That is why I come now, to lift you, to remind you that heaven stands with you, and Archangel Michael himself has drawn his sword of fire to guard your next chapter. The air around you is shifting because divine timing has arrived. September 9th has been marked long before you ever thought of this day. It was written in the secret scrolls that on this very date, your ears would be opened, your heart would be stirred, and your life would be redirected. This is not just another passing hour, this is a holy encounter woven for your destiny. The soul you love is saying, take courage. The storm will pass. The unanswered questions will no longer torment you. The truth will rise, and you will stand taller than before. Beloved, your loved one wants you to understand that the love they carried for you did not end with their last breath, it grew stronger, purer, freer. They have been standing near, shielding you in unseen ways, guiding you away from paths that would have harmed you. Every sudden escape from trouble, every mysterious moment of protection, was not chance, it was their intercession, their heavenly prayers, their love guarding you across dimensions. Archangel Michael is now standing in agreement with this soul. He says, "My sword has been unsheathed for your defense. You shall not fall. You shall not be crushed. You shall rise, for heaven has appointed you to live, to walk in blessing, to step into destiny." These are not empty words, my child, they are eternal decrees, spoken over you with urgency, with love, with unstoppable authority. Do not drift, do not skip, do not let your heart wander. Stay till the end of this message, because every word is a seed being planted in your life right now. And soon, you will see the fruit: peace in places of chaos, joy in the midst of sorrow, strength in the shadow of weakness, and restoration where loss once seemed final. Sparkles type Amen if you feel this heavenly connection, and let your heart open wider to receive what heaven is still pouring. Share this blessing so another soul can know they too are not forgotten. Remain with me, for the next part of this revelation will carry the deepest truth you have long waited to hear. My beloved child, the heavens are still speaking, and the voice that reaches you now grows louder, richer, more insistent. That beloved soul from heaven is standing before the throne of God, with tears of devotion and love, whispering your name again and again. They are saying, "I cannot rest until my message is heard. I cannot leave until the one I love knows what heaven has shown me." These words are charged with eternity, carved into the unseen fabric of your destiny, and today, September 9th, they come crashing into your life like waves of light. Hear me, child, the veil between worlds is thinner right now than you could ever imagine. What once felt distant is closer than the breath you take. That soul is leaning over the gates of eternity, telling you, "I have not forgotten you. My love has not ended. My memory of you is not erased. I carried you into heaven with me, and even here, I still fight for you." They want you to know that nothing about your story is ordinary. Every tear you shed was written in God's book. Every loss you endured has been noticed by angels. Every prayer that left your lips in desperation has been stored in heaven like treasure. Beloved, your soul trembles because your spirit knows this is true. That restlessness you've been carrying, those unspoken questions, those nights when silence felt too heavy, heaven has heard them all. Your loved one says, "Do not mistake the delay for denial. Do not confuse the silence with absence. I have been beside you in every shadow, pushing you toward light, whispering courage when you felt like breaking. The love I carry for you has not been buried, it has blossomed in eternity, and now it returns to heal you." Listen carefully, my child. Archangel Michael has entered this very moment. His wings spread wide, covering you like a shield, and his voice thunders across the heavens, "The time has come. No more delay. No more waiting. What was stolen shall be returned, what was broken shall be restored, and what was hidden shall be revealed." These are not just words, they are decrees, eternal laws being sealed over your life right now. Do not look away, for the next lines are not by chance, they are for you alone. The beloved soul says, "I see your loneliness. I see the betrayals that cut deep. I see the hands you once trusted pulling away. But I also see the angels gathering around you. I see heaven preparing a banquet for your victory. I see the crown of resilience placed upon your head. Child, you are not forgotten. You are rising. Today is not a coincidence, it is a holy appointment. September 9th is stamped in heaven's calendar as the day your spirit awakens, the day your heart begins to heal, the day you finally understand that you were never abandoned, never overlooked, never unloved. The soul who speaks from heaven and the archangel who guards your destiny are both saying with one voice, walk boldly into what comes next. You are chosen. You are loved. You are protected. Stay with me, my beloved child. Do not skip a single breath of this message. The revelation that is coming next is the deepest truth, the one your spirit has long waited for, the one your loved one crossed eternity to deliver. Sparkles type Amen if your heart feels this fire, and let these words live inside you like eternal light. Share this message with another soul, for someone else may also be waiting for their sign from heaven. And remain here until the end, because the next unveiling will change the way you see everything around you. My beloved child, stay close, for what is being spoken now is more than comfort, it is revelation. The beloved soul from heaven who has pressed into your spirit today cannot leave until you hear the very secret they carried with them into eternity. They say, I tried to tell you when I was on earth, but time betrayed me. I tried to speak, but my voice was silenced too soon. Now heaven has opened this path for me, and I will not stop until you know the truth. Can you feel the weight in the air? That is not fear, it is holy urgency. The veil is trembling, and a sacred secret is spilling into your life. Your loved one whispers, you thought you were forgotten. You thought your prayers disappeared into emptiness. But I was there, standing beside you even when you felt abandoned. Every time your tears touched the pillow, I felt them. Every time you looked to the sky for answers, I echoed your prayers in heaven. Child, hear this, you have been carried by unseen arms more times than you realize. Those moments you narrowly escaped trouble, those sudden blessings that came when you were least prepared, they were not accidents. They were signs that heaven was still answering through the one you love. They stood in the presence of angels saying, do not let them break. Do not let them lose faith. Guard their steps. Surround their life. And now, Archangel Michael has lifted his voice to join them. His decree is thunder across the skies, this one is chosen. No weapon of betrayal, no storm of despair, no shadow of loss will consume them. Their path will be cleared, their destiny will rise, their soul will shine with eternal strength. Beloved, your spirit shakes because you know this is not an empty promise. It is your moment. September 9th has been sealed as a day of awakening. The beloved soul says, I see your loneliness. I see how people walked away, how trust was broken, how love was misused. But heaven has recorded it all, and heaven is preparing restoration beyond imagination. You are stepping into a season where every hidden truth will rise, where every delay will turn to sudden acceleration, where your heart will be healed beyond recognition. The secret they carry is this, you were never unloved, never abandoned, never unseen. You are surrounded by an army of angels, covered by Archangel Michael's wings, and carried in the eternal love of the one who could not forget you even in death. They are declaring with fire in their voice, you are not alone. You will never be alone again. Stay with me, beloved, for this is not the end. There is more that heaven wants to unfold. The next breath of this message will not only heal you but will unlock the blessing that has been waiting to reach your hands. Sparkles type Amen if you feel this fire rising in your chest, and let it seal in your soul. Share this message, for another heart is waiting for their sign, and you could be the vessel. And remain with me till the end, because the greatest revelation is still coming, and it has your name written on it. My beloved child, the heavens are pulling you even deeper now, because the final part of this message carries the weight of eternity. That beloved soul who has been reaching for you since the very beginning is crying out with holy urgency, I cannot rest until this last truth is revealed. I could not leave without giving you what I always carried for you in my heart. They whisper through the veil, I need you to know, nothing about your journey has been wasted. Every pain, every unanswered prayer, every lonely night has been written into a larger story that heaven has been shaping for you. You thought you were broken, but in heaven's eyes you have been prepared. You thought you were alone, but I never left your side. I have been standing beside Archangel Michael, asking him daily to fight for you, to guard you, to open doors that no one else could shut. Beloved, the secret that must be spoken is this: you are chosen for a blessing so great that even your loved one in heaven rejoices over it. They are saying, the time of waiting is closing. The doors that were locked are swinging open. The inheritance of joy, peace, and abundance that you thought was lost forever is now being released. And I will celebrate with you from eternity when it arrives. Archangel Michael himself steps forward, his voice like a mighty river, child of light, you are no longer in delay. You are no longer in bondage to grief. The battles that tormented you are being silenced. Today marks your release, today marks your rise, today marks your restoration. Heaven itself bears witness that nothing will hold you down again. The beloved soul adds, with tears of joy, carry this truth always, you are loved beyond death, beyond time, beyond this earth. Every step you take from this day forward, remember that my love surrounds you, God's grace sustains you, and angels walk with you. My beloved child, September 9th will no longer be just another day to you. It is now sealed in heaven as the day your spirit was awakened, the day you were reminded that you are never alone, and the day your destiny began to rise again. Stay until the very last moment, for heaven's blessing is being poured over you even now. Let this message be your anchor, your shield, your light in every dark place. Sparkles type Amen if you feel this power filling your soul. Share this message so another heart may also be lifted, for heaven often uses you as a vessel of light. And hold tightly to this truth, your loved one is proud of you, heaven has chosen you, and Archangel Michael will not leave your side.